Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second stream of Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. When we last left off, Jensen had just got control of his augmentations back by going to collars, and we haven't yet spent the praxis points we've got, so that's one of the first things we're going to do. We're also going to look around collars for some secret stashes and such. Anyway, I am your host, Iron Dragon. Anyone new to the stream who wants to support what I do, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I do have a link to a Discord down in the description where we can hang out and talk about video games. And here's hoping the game doesn't hang up on the load screen like it did last time. Seriously? Bloody annoying. Hold on. Okay, I thought it had hung up on the load screen, but apparently it's just taking a really long time to load. There we go. Might have something to do with having it set for the really high quality textures and stuff. Come on, load the last little bit. China's gang problem still holds second place to the criminal activity raging in the Slavic regions. Worse, the lines defining the Russian underworld have blurred since the formation of the Federated States, with many of their desperate neighbors swelling the Russian mafia to levels never seen before. But for the latest and largest waves in the criminal underworld, you need to head further west to the restless Czech Republic to run into the gang in our top spot for the deserved reputation of world's most wanted, the Diwali family. In 2003, Levin Diwali, son of founding father and brutal crime lord Jacob, left his hometown of Batumi, Georgia, and set up criminal shop in Prague. The Diwali have been in violent control of the European underworld ever since. With the rule of blood that members can only be of direct Georgian descent, Levin Diwali has continued his father's brutal legacy by expanding their ruthless criminal family and redefining what it means to be a gang in the 21st century. From Rodich into high octane at time stop. I have been experiencing some strange symptoms since my last visit with you. This is unacceptable. You will do something about this, yes? I will be expecting you tonight. Ask for Miroslava. She will bring you to me. Latest order. What are you trying to do to me here? Shut me down, invade my sleep, give me more nightmares? 2 of those new Augs you dropped off, they still had organics attached. Now you know I never ask questions. Questions are scary. Questions are bad. But when I see pieces of tissue clinging to a pit-out array, the questions I don't ask start invading my eyeballs. I am not a harvester, man. I know. I didn't know what else to do with this machinery. Poor guys were killed by the cops, and I didn't want this stuff to end up in some evidence locker or whatever. This is what they would have wanted, V. At least this way it goes to help our people in some way, right? And then, of course, this is from Otar himself. Recently you ordered some equipment through us, very special medical equipment from China. Normally I do not ask our clients why they want the things they ask us to get for them. I simply negotiate terms and move on. The terms you negotiated, however, were not done through me, and for that reason they remain unclear. I do not like business that isn't clear. So before I hand over your merchandise, you and I will need to talk. Come to the casino, or I will send my men to escort you here. Now, before I go down there, I do want my rebreather back. And we'll spend the rest of our points later. Looks like a science fiction novel on a PDA. Parker and Linwood, which I'm not going to read. Security rating is 3, but I know the code for this one. And obviously the Praxis kit was the reason that I wanted to grab that safe. Get my Casey back. Let's see what else I want. Hate to do it, but completely reactivate the arms. And, let's see. No. Not yet, anyway. Let's see. Would love to reactivate that, but I don't have the praxis for it, besides which... I need to get my hacking capture up. There we go.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Yeah, well, when I can, may be a while. Because side missions. Panchaea, at the bottom of the deep blue secrecy. In 2027, Panchaea was humanity's titanic plan to save the world, a 1.5 kilometer deep installation plunging to the bottom of the Arctic Ocean. Built by a 100% augmented workforce, it was our hopeful answer to climate change, until it blew up on the day the Augs went crazy. 2 years after the incident, it remains conveniently unclear what happens at Panchaea. Amidst conflicting reports of human remains, corporate sabotage, and radioactive salvage, we wait for the official truth. Engineering failure or another augmented horror story. More and more, Panchaea feels like $1 trillion hole in which to hide $1 trillion secret. Resolution 3507, a problem for all. If you're augmented, you must be aware that the United Nations are sleeping peacefully at night beneath the cover of their olive branch with dreams of stripping you of your rights and dignity. The UN Resolution 3507 is an obscene moral betrayal. Rutgers ARC are rightfully attacking the insidiously labeled Human Restoration Act for going against the very things the United Nations supposedly stand for. Without a control chip inserted for good behavior and official papers congratulating you on your loss of rights, resistant Augs will be promptly herded into more suitable accommodation courtesy of their local law enforcement. Welcome to Gollum, citizen. But what if you're all natural, 100% prime society steak? It doesn't affect you, does it? Consider this. 13 elected individuals have ruled that over 7 million human beings must give up their livelihoods without appeal to be licensed and monitored as if criminals, and I'm guessing you weren't asked for your opinion. Augmented or not, who will the next inscrutable world power summarily judge as problematic? Resolution 3507 puts the world on notice that organizations like the UN feel they can do what they wish. It's time to tell them otherwise or become the next pariah in vogue. We have been warned. Oh, credit chip, and a beer that I can sell. It's a good thing you can't steal everything that's not nailed down. Otherwise, I'd spend all day doing nothing but.
Yesterday's devastating attack in Prague.
Radko Perry bursts onto local political scene. Obviously, Radko Perry is an anti-Aug because, quote-unquote, it probably has something to do with my unflinching resolve to finally rid our fair city of every last mechanical abomination, to resolve once and for all Prague's Aug problem. That's what I wanted, was that 39 credits.
But it wasn't.
We'll be coming back here. I don't see any point in
How things could get any worse.
going through all that right now. Pawn shop, of course. Security rating way above what I can currently hack.
Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All Augs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking.
Bullshit.
I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
Alright, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Obviously, the guy is running a scam. But it's part of a side quest, so I wanted to activate it. While we're in the area, might as well before we move on. Security rating 5, can't get in there yet. This, on the other hand,
anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Great. Apparently a drone saw me in here and I wasn't supposed to be.
Cannot be real! Stop!
I'm glad the game gives you the status of anyone trying to find you.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Leave me alone. Stay away. Please, no! No! Stay away. No! Please! Go away! Lord, protect me!
There we go. Drone reset and not looking in this direction, so hey. And yeah, the triangle codes are related to some online thing that they had going on back when the game first started. Let's go ahead and go ask, because it's going to be easy to do, go ahead and ask Seraph about these Augs that you found. But I can't do it through there. Have to go around. Dear sister, I no longer know what to do. I've entertained your science fiction fantasies for months now, but I fear it's making things worse. You are rehearsing for a role that does not exist, using robot Helena to hide from what the world has become. I want to help you, Irinka, but I don't know how. Please tell me what to do. Well, since I don't read the language, obviously some of these are not going to be very usable to me, but someone's been doing some sort of underground performance here.
So wait, what you're telling me?
Do you despair for your future? But never
Is
think
our
right.
only this flesh
We
blood
have the
existence.
answers.
My God.
Search. Like
Some of us remember.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant Augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental Augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test Augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan Aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, postgrad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by info link when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchaea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Now that will continue later. You start it during the day, but it continues at night. And Nix wants to be let in. Be right back. Because it's spring, every time I let Nyx in, I have to wonder if she's just here for some water, or if she's going to actually stay a few hours. She tends to spend more time outdoors than she does indoors when the weather's good. Okay, heading back out. Oh, and hey, new praxis. Great. I'll figure out what to spend it on later.
Oh, great.
No, I just want to sell. Unless you have something particularly useful. Let's see. Sell the drinks, sell the gyroscopic regulator, sell the hydraulic micropump, sell the beer, sell the wine. Wonder what Nyx is after now. Oh. Sell the machine pistol, sell the tactical shotgun. Sell the machine pistol ammo. Sell the shotgun shells. Not that I don't want those, I just don't need them yet. And I would really like to get my hands on the Praxis kits, but obviously I'm way short on that.
Stop wasting.
Whoop.
I'll be on my way.
Fuck off then.
Lost like you, Predator. Face it, execution and hate.
Hey.
Oh, let's go ahead and get info A.
Sophisticated choice.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Now, you might think he actually doesn't tell you anything. He does. He just gives it to you in the form of a pocket secretary. Reports of possible shots fired in Prague, Building 37, number Chickenfoot. Current assessment, no officers available. Will invest, scrape terminated.
Anything goes, honey.
Oh, let's see.
This is not right.
At least you can run more than a few feet.
Ahoy!
She sounds so enthusiastic.
Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Sorry, I don't.
That's okay, I understand. Times are tough. Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, that depends. Can she open the door and let Nix back out? I was right. She only came in for a drink.
Nothing, thanks.
Okay, but I'm not...
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine.
Hello, Dyruger. Wasn't sure you were here or not.
Do you mean manipulated? I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers, at the mercy of a man's voice.
A cult of some kind? They say there is a resurgence.
Pavel is impressionable. The world terrified him. He spent all his time hiding, dreaming of utopias that do not exist. My brother Pavel disappeared 2 months ago, and he is not the first.
Beware the cults. Do not give in to easy answers.
Obviously, I'm not going to be able to explore too far in here because of, well, I'm just not in the mood of getting my ass barbecued. And that's much higher security than I can handle at this point. And yeah, the outside water bowl isn't a bad idea. Except that it would probably get stolen and I'd have to remember to bring it in every day, too. Paulina, go to the sewers beneath the poor district. Tell Jacinta what I've said and she'll show you how and where you can get in. Don't talk to anyone else about this. After dark, 8 p.m. sharp. Do not go earlier or later than that. This is very important. The gate will open with 6122. I will meet you there. Well, that at least is a code acquired. And that's the gate that they were just talking about.
You have to make it stop. Please make him stop. Please don't tell anyone. Liznik's not supposed to be here.
Shh. I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind inside the gate. I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
You've obviously been through something. Someone's harmed you. If you can help me understand, then maybe I can help.
Yes, okay. You'll be fine. I can tell. You'll understand. You'll empathize. Because what it really is he's just like us, but more. It's a cry for help. You'll pick up on that.
What's a cry for help?
The little mind thing. The persuasion. He's trapped by what he can do. Just like the rat. It makes so much sense now. Those most scared of what the world had become were most likely to cling to the first alternative. Now they're all signaled.
Let me see if I got this straight. Everyone beyond the gate is signaled to something. Like the rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others, to resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together. Because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? Alright. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
Pied Piper is a rat. A rat!
And that kicks off another one of the side quests that's available. And I will handle that in due time. Right now I've got to get over there to this other region.
The Santo Group wishes you a good day.
Excuse me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I definitely need the stealth. Let's see if I can get that. Hacking Stealth V1 reduces the likelihood of detection by 15%. I'm not going to try to hack that just yet. I'm going to see if I can get a few more praxis points and get some more hacking stealth.
Then you wish.
And now we get to watch him standing in the subway car until the next section of the city loads, which fortunately doesn't take nearly as long as that initial load does. I suppose it's a useful way to hide a load screen, though.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Nope. I still need a whole heck of a lot more hacking stealth.
What today? Yes. Goodbye.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't know.
Protection payments. So my client beat him.
You interested in?
Stop. You are going to die.
Nice apartment building. Let's look around, shall we? That's a little bit too high for me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
And a more
Oyobok, you interested in some merchandise?
individuals.
The hardware's been dropped off in your storage. 4227. Have fun making money. Luke will be in touch at the usual time to pick up our cut.
Will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only location. Primary concern, especially the AUG.
Hey,
The people
are
lost
you
their
in?
lives due to malfunction.
Get Yuri on it. Tell him I said to go ahead.
I'm in your kitchen stealing your beer so I can sell it back to you.
Come on. I sell to anyone. We have orders to fill.
Oh, hey.
Back it up.
Come on, dude, this is embarrassing. You're shorting out everything in your bathroom, except me. Well, I wish I could figure out where I came into this area from.
Where'd he go?
Well, since I can't tell where I came in from, and there's nothing in there anyway that I need.
Can't believe a word they say.
Would you like to jump when I tell you to jump? That'd be great. Oh, I'm in Director Miller's apartment. Well, I'm sure he won't mind if I take his beer. After all, we're co-workers, right? Hackers publish stolen emails, claiming to have proof that the International Monetary Fund holds the poorest countries at economic gunpoint on behalf of the world's elite. Juggernaut Collective hackers released dozens of emails stolen during last month's cyber attack. Many of the emails we read, however, seem to be reminders to keep staff refrigerators clean. And of course, more information on the more news about the bombing. Okay, well, got some painkillers and 67 credits.
Another augmented terror.
More than 100 credits, actually. Oh, come on. He's got the enhanced jumping ability, so I don't know why it's not jumping. It's just like he prefers to walk off.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Damn it! Alright, since I have to wait 30 seconds before I can do that again. Obviously, someone just moving in, I guess. Actually, the fact that this is an apartment of someone that's just moved in. Reminds me of an episode of House Hunters where they were showing the prospective new owners around the house, and all of a sudden one of them pipes up, "Well, I guess I found where they keep their pot," and he pulls a cooking pot out from under the stairwell of all places.
Access granted.
Join Samizdat. I have a great amount of respect for you, for all of you, but I do not want to hide. You've changed your names, erased your past, left everything, and gone underground. I'm not sure I have it in me to do all that. More importantly, I'm not sure it's necessary. I have my own ideas about how to make things better. Be careful down there, Suzanne, and know that I'll always be a faithful reader of Samizdat. You'll get to encounter them later, by the way. Well, I suppose I might as well use the front door so it's unlocked. Oh, and an EMP grenade. I can always add that to my collection. And some hacking software. Turned off the fireplace they weren't using. Otherwise, it's just a waste of energy. Seriously? Television's in the bathroom? Hello friends, you are all cordially invited to the Tube House for a screening of Solar Masked Cyborg O, a tale of a man re-engineered to cause havoc on the world, only to turn against his own creators for the good of mankind. Bionic arms, legs, the whole thing, but all used in the name of justice. There's even a part where he kicks some anthropomorphic monster thing and it explodes. How cool is that? Between us, I act it out in the store when the rest of the staff leaves for the night. I have an old optical disc reader that's a decade or two old, but still functional. It should be able to read these discs I had to smuggle in from overseas. The code to get in is 0701. New code acquired. New beer acquired. Old man's prestige, huh? That ought to be worth a pretty penny. You don't find much in these other apartments, but it's worth getting into them. Usually. Mr. Pryble, thank you for your recent communication. On behalf of the Palisade Property Bank, I'd like to extend our sympathies for your situation. We can confirm that we've already established contact with your father's attorney and conducted the necessary steps to include you as an interim legal account holder. Under the terms of the VIP account terms and conditions, you are entitled to proxy control of said box until your parent's situation is legally resolved. When you come to the bank, we can help by offering you some time with a Palisade representative that can explain how the bank works and what you need to know for interacting with our services. The code for your parent's security allocation is 0310. Aside from any persons your parents may have advised, you are the only other person outside of the bank who is aware of your parents' relationship with Palisade, including any and all governmental authorities. We at Palisade Bank pride ourselves on preserving the privacy of our clients. We look forward to meeting with you and thank you for being a customer with the Palisade Property Bank. New code acquired. Reveal software. Meh. Oh, hello. Mr. Pryble, I now have clearer information on what happened. In a recent raid upon the offices of the Foundation for Augmented Advancement, an activist and fundraising organization with ties to ARC and other suspected terrorist organizations, the state police discovered your parents' names among the regular contributors. For this reason, both Mr. and Mrs. Pryble have been summarily deported to the Udalet complex and are unable to leave due to the legal restrictions on augmented individuals in place by the authorities in Prague. By law, the property of terrorist colluders is subject to full seizure, although I have managed to obtain a moratorium on the confiscation of your parents' condominium and most of its contents, namely for the future sake of your sister Natasha. With no surviving family on your father's side, and close relatives on your mother's side being currently untraceable, you are considered to assume the role of Natasha's legal guardian if mutual agreement is established. On your parents' behalf, I am instructed to ask you to leave your studies and return to Czechia to take care of her. In the event of you becoming your sister's legal guardian, the condominium and its associated storage locker will remain in your possession until your sister's 14th birthday, or until your parents' official release from Gollum, whichever comes sooner. Since you have no legal claim to the condominium, in the event you move out before the end of the moratorium period, it could and may be seized immediately by the state as an abandoned property. As has become increasingly common with Udelec, I have been unable to contact your parents since their deportation to the complex. The authorities assure me all is well. Should you decide to return to Prague, you have 1 week to make your decision and return to occupy the condominium. Otherwise, all property will be confiscated immediately and your sister will become a ward of the state. Please let me know your decision as soon as possible. My life feels like it exploded. Referring to the, Any rate, got another code, and there's that weird vent in the bathroom of all places. And I'm not going this way. Not with electric arcing going on there. Maybe later after I pick up the EMP protection.
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
Oh, don't worry. I will. And I'm going to sell you your own stuff.
I sell to anyone. Even crazy Yobok. You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
No, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
Well, we are going to sell the Old Man's Prestige, the Akuma Sochu, the Pilsner, the revolver ammo since I don't even have a revolver, the beers, the Welsh whiskey, the bottles of wine, again, I don't even have a shotgun. I could get one, but I'm not going to bother yet. Love how he doesn't even realize I'm selling him some of his own equipment back. Let's see. Ooh, silencer, hollow sight. Well, yes, I will take the silencer and the hollow sight.
Maybe later.
For now.
And then really? You can't? I guess not. Alright, well, I'll hang on to it. At least now my pistol is silenced.
Hey. Are you interested in clean gun? Good price.
Alright, I can't get in here through the windows. So, use that reveal software to figure out where I have to hack.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Disconnect again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Disconnect again. I'm starting to get annoyed now. I know there's other ways into that apartment, though.
Nice car.
other unique.
Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence confirmed. Intruder engaged.
Of the legislation. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric.
Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence.
I hope last night isn't getting you down. Seriously, the kid was augmented and we tried to warn her. It's her own fault for not listening, so let's move on and focus on tonight. Someone said something about a neon rave behind Ludwig Courtyard. Apparently you need a keycard to get in. How do I get one? Why are these parties such a secret? Why are you holding out on me? P.S. You should get your apartment cleaned. It's gross.
Reporting to you. Live. From Lycus.
Authorized home owner. Your presence in this home is not certified. Please vacate the premises.
I'll vacate the premises when I'm darn good and ready.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted. Please hold still as I scan you. Thank you. Welcome to your smart home system. Security is of utmost importance. Your secrets are laid bare. Would you rather I sounded different?
I need backup! Follow me. Suspect is dead.
Next time, go to the computer first and change out.
Engaging smart home system. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Engage. Security is of utmost importance. Your secrets are laid bare. I agree. Let's keep the world away. I'm sure they'll be happy to comply. Your settings have been saved.
Another order already, John? Alright, we're just happy you like the stuff so much. Someone will take care of your apartment as soon as it's possible. Don't worry about sticking around, we know how to get in. I suggest you go for a walk, take care of anything you need to take care of. Once you get back, you'll find your package on the bed. We'll even clean the place for you just to keep up appearances. You're coming to the Neon Rave, right? I'll slip you an extra key card in case you want to bring someone. View attachment. Swan services located somewhere. John, what happened last night? I mean, I've heard of bad neon trips before, people that see pitch black instead of color, but nothing like what happened to that augmented girl. I haven't seen one of them react that way to something since... Any idea who she was? Please tell me you got rid of the body. If not, maybe call that secret service of yours. They're supposed to be cleaners, right? Friends or enemies? A black bird in a courtyard whispered something funny to me yesterday. It said, "You're quite the rainbow pisser. Funny I've never been invited to your parties, even funnier that we've never met. My people are the only ones authorized by the Diwali to distribute neon in this city. If you're buying from someone else, I need to know who and I need to know where. Either I find out who's been dealing behind my back or you'll be pissing worse than rainbows. Rumor has it that Bonbon and her gang have been sniffing around for both of us. If she contacts you, I don't want you to get scared. Remember, we're the ones with someone on the inside. We're the ones who control Neon, and we're the ones who deserve to get rich. It's important that we look out for each other. If you need anything, you know how to get in touch. Well, in any case, we found out...
So we had an interrogation, but then...
Unfortunately, I don't have the, I don't have the Icarus system reactivated yet. Out of all of those hidden Augs, the only one I'm likely to get is the remote hack, and maybe the Titan augmentation. I hear bad things about Neon. I don't think it's as harmless as people say it is. Please, Alonka, just because you get invited somewhere doesn't mean you have to go. Yeah, and I'm guessing that's Alonka. It is not... Neon does not mix well with Augs.
When an augmented passenger cockpit,
Okay. Anyway, we got in here. Now, is there any apartments we haven't been into? Not that there's many apartments in this building, and to be honest, they're nice apartments, if the owners keep them that way. Evan Prybill. Bridget Vink, call 33 Lavny, apartment 201, door lock 6864. Oh, great. There's the code for the door, which won't do me any good. Because I already got in through an alternate route. Go me. Okay. Yeah, all the door locks are green, so I've been into all of them. An exclusive neon party is taking place behind Ludwig Courtyard. Apparently the only way in is with a secret keycard. I've never believed there's only one way to do anything.
Suspicious activity. Why do you have to be like that?
Hey there. You looking for a new stereo system?
I don't really get much time to listen to music.
How about movies? You like movies? Or maybe you got other interests?
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind. I was just making a stupid joke.
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it's obvious I didn't come here for that. Calm down. I'm not a cop. What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you, he might need a little energy boost from time to time.
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend. In perfect working order. And completely under the radar.
450 credits for 5 biocells? That's not a bad deal.
I think I'll be on.
Feel free to come.
And I probably will buy some. Those are just too useful. I will be right back. Bio break. Probably about 2 minutes. Sorry about that, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. Now, I did, when I was in that apartment, I did hire the quote-unquote cleaners.
Welcome to Panchaea.
Panchaea is a magic shop.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Anyway, the cleaners will come by that apartment while I go do something else. So what I'm going to do, you know, they say you can't get into the rave without a pass, but...
Get away from me.
Yeah, I know. You have no money.
City. I'm afraid of what might happen to you.
So what I'm going to do...
Cannot come soon enough.
is I'm probably going to take a subway ride to another district and then turn around and come right back.
That hits the spot.
Centralo?
And when I do come back...
Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will. And you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell? To buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead.
First thing. Only has a stun gun, which I already have. Biocells. He's got multi-tools, which I might consider buying. But I think I can make those. All sorts of software that's useful to me. I'll come back later and buy some of this stuff for sure.
I'm good for now.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
Got nothing here, you? Overshoot you and no one will care.
I don't know.
Too high a security rating. Way too high a security rating. Blocked off because you can't use that elevator.
Excuse me. Who would even listen to that crap?
Love how he's able to just pop the trunk of any car in the game.
City is falling apart.
Although most of them don't have anything, really. back room of that building that I was just in is actually an elevator leading down to TF-29's headquarters. Now I have to hang out here because I decided to break through that vent until they give up on trying to find me. Well, one of those is too high for me.
Come on.
Nice place. The owner probably lives above her little place.
Come in, come in.
Okay, well, I've done a little bit of looking around. Let's get out of the area and take 27 more credits. Good, I kind of needed the stun gun ammo, but didn't want to buy any unless I had to.
No, the authorities are heavily monitoring those sites.
I don't know if I just came back to the same region that I'd left from, which I wanted to do, or if I accidentally took myself to a different region. I think I brought myself back to the right place. Yeah, I did.
You sons of freedom. Who are they? Another anarcho-syndicalist?
Have you seen anything else?
Now I've got to go back to those apartments again. because by now the apartments will have been cleaned. And the nice thing about it... Oh, no, that's Ludovic's. The nice thing about it is that the cleaning crew, which is not actual cleaners, but they'll have left me a pass for the... They'll have left me a pass for the rave so I can get in without having to deal with... without having to deal with a bunch of security systems. And you notice the place is actually nice and clean. The body's gone. And there's my pass. So now I can get in. Dude, I'm sure people don't appreciate you patrolling their apartments randomly. Says the guy who just broke into every apartment.
This is the...
This happens to all of them!
So beautiful!
How did you even get
shiny! You see the sound!
They're too busy seeing the rainbow to care about me. Would you move? Don't make me knock your ass out.
I cannot.
Okay. I don't know if any of them will get hostile if I hack this, so I'm going to quick save just in case.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Narco, I've been looking everywhere for someone that'll sell us neuropazine. My search led me to a complex by Pilgrim Station, which is near ours. There's an apartment with a swan on the door. Inside is a secret room that proves that this little cleaning service is actually a front for moving drugs. I didn't find any neuropazine, but I did learn something valuable. The reason no one wants to sell neon to the augmented is because it's fatal to anyone with neuropazine in their system. Please make sure you stay away from it. Tell as many of our friends as you can. Well, he didn't find out until too late. And the apartment near Pilgrim Station is actually under our apartment complex. Actually, there is one thing I want to do because it'll probably get me a few experience points. Come back here and at least climb into that's going to hurt too much, and it didn't give me the points anyway yet. If I get the EMP protection, I'll come back that way.
Not much going on.
So we'll take a ride back to Pilgrim Station again. I might not have the correct AUG to get through here because of that electrical field. Actually, I know I don't. So let's move on. How about... How about we track a different side quest and work on that? Let's go travel to that place.
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze.
Don't need to, but I will later. Hacking those alarm panels and such. And hacking my way back into those regions.
You did what?
I must have already been in this region.
Bad. I'm not saying.
Wait, what? What am I doing back in this district? It is not. This is my district, damn it. This is not the district where I told it to go.
Člověk nádraží se stále.
It shows me as being in Prague. So, but it looks like it's my district. Weird. It's been a long time since I actually played this game last, so I'm not entirely surprised, but...
Take a chance.
That's alarmed.
That bombing was bad for business.
I think we just need to be patient.
Děkujeme za spolupráci.
Блядь.
Franca, I heard about Tomas. I don't know what to say except I'm sorry. When I heard about the bombing, I never imagined anything like this. I suppose no one ever thinks that someone close to them will be caught up in one of these attacks. Is there anything I can do? We can come into town to take care of little Piotr. And the Lotto. We are pleased to inform you of the result of the Lottery Winners International programs. Your email address attached to ticket number 001705266-6352, blah blah blah. Lump payout of 175,000 credits. Well, someone won a lottery. Either that or it was a scam. Okay, there's 3 guards in this sector, and the 2 outside.
That bombing was bad for me.
Thanks for the sellable merchandise. And a pocket secretary. How many times must I tell you to stop changing the codes? Kaneki and Rocky is my mother's legacy. We may not use it for toys anymore, but we still use it, and Mother's codes must never change. The code to the locker on the right must be 1998, the year Mother invented Propeller Frog Boy. May they both rest in peace. And another pocket secretary. Drahomir says Melina tried to sneak out again last night. Everyone keep eyes on that vent of hers. She's got too much work to do to be allowed to leave whenever she wants. Don't have nearly enough hacking skill to get into that yet. And of course, coming in this way is kind of difficult, to put it mildly. Although at least I can get the crafting parts over there in the corner.
Please, don't shoot me.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no Aug left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
Hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other Augs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anything. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... you know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it just blasts me.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others would leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Not buying it!
That was quite a chunk of money, too. I'll come back through here later and see about picking some of the rest of it clean.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices. Teach us to have children so that we may love them.
Primus,
Is that you?
Are you Arinka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka. She gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka is not well. We must shield her.
Arenka paid someone to make her an Aug permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
And the unfortunate thing is, you can only help one of the two. I tend to help her and let him be shipped off to...
Yeah, take that! The old man was supposed to be alone! Let's go.
Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. Get lost, Oz, before we turn our attention to you. Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. That true?
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are
Hello,
not
Mary.
many people a man like me can call on for help.
What do they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
No, that's not who sent me. You paid someone for an Aug permit. Do you remember?
Oh, yes. Those officers who stopped me. Sure, I remember. They charged me 3 times already. Said it was a very complicated process. I knew it wouldn't get me anywhere.
But you kept paying?
I was desperate. I would pay 100 more times if it meant I could stay close to my family, to what is left of them. I want to stay in Prague.
Why did you get augmented in the first place?
When my children had children, I wanted to keep up with them, mentally and physically. I wanted to take them to the park, push them on a swing. All of this was before the... you know.
Before the incident.
Right. Incident. How ironic, I get augmented so I can be closer to them, and now it's not permitted.
Where's your family now?
They're here in Prague. There are places I can go sometimes from where I can catch glimpses of them, and at least I know they're all right.
You never speak to them?
Maybe someday. I think I still have a chance with my grandson. Children are better at forgiveness than adults. Is it not true?
They're better at forgetting. What happens if they catch you without a valid Aug permit?
They'll take me to that complex they built. Golem City.
Are you ready for that if it happens?
Not one bit. I'm an old man. I'd rather die somewhere that's familiar than live somewhere that's not. Golem City. Pfft. It's for criminals and revolutionaries. I am neither.
Here. This permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Milena, I remembered both those Augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
Alright, I got it.
Okay, that is yet another side mission partially done. There's also the cult of personality one. And also, I can take care of Drahomir now. Let's see. Yeah.
So, my friend,
Milena would look better.
If I remember correctly, the cop, the one that was looking into him, is back here. Although that's not her.
It's uniform.
So was I correct the first time, and is she standing next to this end of the pawn shop? I mean, of the checkpoint? I think that might be her. One of these might.
Great. Another one.
Yeah.
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
I used to be a cop, for what it's worth.
Let me guess. Not in Prague. And not since the incident.
In America. Detroit, a long time ago.
I envy you. I look forward to the day that I can say I used to be a cop. A long time ago.
That bad?
If I could do it again, I would be a fireman. No one looks into a fire and thinks, shit, does this one really deserve it? You can just follow orders and feel good about it.
About the repression in this city.
Look, I have nothing against your kind, okay? Personally, I mean. But I am on the front lines of a police state. I am a child of my moment in history.
Sounds awfully abstract for a cop.
To be competent, I have to be complicit. My way of being okay with that is to be abstract. I don't drag human beings from their homes. I drag historical outliers. I don't shoot into unarmed crowds. I fulfill the will of history.
You mean the will of those in power?
Same difference.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing Augs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen, the right amount of coin in the right kind of pocket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving Augs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
There was a girl named Elena. The way she tells it, she was forced at gunpoint to work for Drahomir. They kept her in a little room and made her forge documents for them.
Why didn't she go to the police?
She was scared. A lot of people are scared.
Yeah, of course they are. Prague's going to hell. The bad cops don't care and the good ones are too busy filling out forms. Fuck it. Drahomir's been pulling this shit for long enough and I'm sick of being told to ignore it. Official police business now. Stay out of it.
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Our little forger snuck out through the vents. Oh, that one again. Well, so much for Drahomir's little checkpoint, huh?
okolností.
Okay, above Monument Station, huh? Thought there was something else related to that, but I guess not.
Something is out there, I know.
Why are you guys even searching for me? Oh well, no problem. I just wait for the last 20% of the search. Okay, I must have already been up here. Yep. Okay, we go back to Monument Station, and apparently the place where you activate the documents is over there. Now, like I said, the catch is you can only activate one of them, and the game just crashed. Give me a second. It's still listed as responding, but it's not doing anything. Okay. Well, screen's going to go black for a moment. Well, it was one crash, so not a huge deal. As long as it doesn't make it a habit.
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not going to be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Apparently they re-panicked for some reason. Because that was up at 75% and now it's starting again. Thank you.
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze.
Panic's over, checkpoints open. And this time, before I even select a destination, there we go.
Or
used to be a beautiful city. Now
really?
I heard something.
Excuse me while I knock you out and leave.
In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down for hours and preventing life-saving medical care.
The permit validation stations are to be accessed by official government representatives only. It is for them to validate people's permits, not for citizens to do it themselves. If ever you need to disable the security systems for maintenance of investigation purposes, the code is Sammy the Dog.
In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the... Hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., collectively classified global
Okay, like I said, you can only activate one of them. The other one will end up in Golem City. Now, neither one of them resents you for it. And you'll see what I mean later in the game when I actually have to go there. Okay, so how do I use these things? I said activate them, please.
Milena, I got into the Aug permit registry.
Hold on. That should give me access now as well.
Why am I seeing a security timer?
Probably because neither of us have done this before. Cross your fingers. I borrowed this employee ID from a guy in a bar.
Why does it say there's only one validation slot?
Shit! The city has quotas for this kind of thing. Prague is designed to regulate people to death.
What does that mean?
The system won't let this guy register 2 people. Just scan something. There isn't much time. Help one person at least. Good. Irenka's documents should hold up to any kind of scanning check now. She's as legit as she can be, without actually being legit.
I came here to help 2 people.
It doesn't always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
And I will, but I'm going to get out of there this
I
way.
wasn't able to scan. What happens to Edward now?
He probably ends up in Golem. Or he gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We did the best we could. Listen, thanks for being one of the good guys.
Okay, that's that side quest done. Now, and you notice it's disappeared off of this list because it's done. So, I guess we'll continue Neon Nights. Because we can't continue SMO3. Oh wait, I don't want to continue this until I have the EMP protection. Let's see if I can get that, actually. No, that's Cloak. And I need more praxis to activate the Rhino armor. Plus, 2 more praxis to get through that, so that's 4 praxis I need to get the EMP shielding. Either that, or I just have to suck up the damage and get through it really fast. Let's see, what else do we have in side quests? Anything we can do to get more praxis points? Okay, there's 2, 3, and 4. There's also... Okay. Give me a second. I think that's Nyx wanting to be let in. And it was. Okay, let's see. Well, let's go on ahead and talk to Otar. Now, this mission will get the calibrator, but we won't be able to use it right away. We've got to perform another main mission. And then when we come back, our good friend Caller will be able to activate it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Getting really tired of that, because unlike the previous game, you don't really have a whole lot of time before it decides, okay, that's enough.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I did that for the XP. That's a back way in if you don't want to deal with the crime lord. Fortunately, I don't really mind.
Like I'm always telling you, Mano, people in all country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Listen, go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Mano. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kolar. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
The only thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect. As for Kolar, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused. The same as I am doing to you. But this is why I do not like dealing with bugs, Mano. Bad business. Kolar must be desperate to send someone like him.
A second ago, you were talking about respect. Now you're acting like I'm not even in the room. I'm here because Kolar is the only man in town who can do the repairs I need. That's the truth. Now how about you show me the same courtesy?
You see, Mano? Now he is being honest. Too honest. You talk about respect, and you show none. Mano.
Mr. Botkovelli would like you to leave now. Stay away from here.
Time to shoot the Uyabok!
Hopefully it doesn't load me at the end of that conversation, but at the beginning of it. It loaded me at the end of it.
Always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Elena, that permit I wasn't able to scan. What happens to Edward now?
He probably ends up in Golem. Or he gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We did the best we could. Listen, thanks for being one of the good guys.
And I just killed myself. Great.
Always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Elena, that permit I wasn't able to scan. What happens to Edward now?
He probably ends up in Golem. Or he gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly... feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We did the best we could. Listen, thanks for being one of the good guys.
I'll make sure you get the first dose when it arrives.
This time let's make sure we actually use the damn ladder. That'd be great.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Well, fuck you.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
I'll come back in through the back back route later, and maybe see about robbing the place blind. For now, though.
People in all country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, then. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I'm with Interpol, but I'm not here to cause any trouble. Organized crime is someone else's department. I'm here to pick up the shipment you're withholding from Václav Koller.
Vano, look. The only honest policeman in Prague. Koller must want this item very much to send someone like you. But I will tell you what I told Koller. No, he cannot have the calibrator, and you can't either. Dealing with Augs is bad business. A point which some people in this organization have yet to understand.
Koller didn't send me. I volunteered after he explained his situation. Sounded like he can use a little help. The truth is, though, I'm doing this for me. I need some repairs done, and Koller needs the calibrator to do them.
You believe this man, Vano? Such commitment to honesty. But now I wonder about your commitment to other people. But tell me, Mr. French, how far are you willing to go to help out a friend in need?
If someone needs my help, I give it. Any way I can.
It is like I am always telling him, you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Vano. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr.
Jensen, we have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Koller's calibrator. I will be in touch.
And he's not wrong. That favor that he asks for later is not really a big deal for you. And you can do it in the middle of... And you can do it in the middle of your next mission anyway. Igor, the installation is complete. Everything seems to be working fine. It will be easier to catch any cheating gamblers now. And I changed the login code to Otarminator. He'll love that. Let's see, here's the back route in that had that camera. Crafting parts.
capo.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Lucidity, anonymity, security. These are the great...
Ivan, the gas code is still 1368. What part of change all the passwords didn't you understand, idiot?
Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world. Around the clock, around the world. Always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror.
Disable the cameras.
Business is business.
Я теперь понял.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Well, I do have 2 praxis. It's not enough to fully get that, It's not enough to fully get that stuff that I wanted, like the EMP protection, but
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected.
What the hell?
Trace program initiated.
Seriously, this is getting annoying. 30% chance of detection, and it detects it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Subtle.
Leave. Causing several.
Okay, I'll leave.
Видишь там что-нибудь? Stay back.
For Mr. Vodka there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting in there without some additional equipment. Seems it wasn't our clients I had to worry about. The bond that links you to your family is not one of blood, but of respect. Most of you are loyal to this. The rest of you are now dead. I hope I'm never disappointed like this again. Reminder not to leave house earnings at tables. Put them into the safe hourly. Less people see, less likely they are to get stupid ideas. And there's the code for the safe that I hacked into. Goody goody.
I keep getting lost in the tunnels.
I bet this just leads out to that one near the curtain on the other side. And that would be a yes. Okay. Never mind, there's nothing more to discover in here. And I can't get that neuroplasticity thing installed until I continue with the main missions and return to Prague later. Note to self, don't turn that particular breaker on. And I don't have the equipment I really need to get through here right now. Well, to some extent I do, but I'm not worried about it right at this moment. That is someplace I think I will have to come back to in the future. But, get up here. Well, I thought you could get through that. Okay. Brings a whole new meaning to underground casino, doesn't it? I'll work on these later after I've built up my hacking software.
Can't even.
What other side missions do we have available? Neon Nights, yes, let's go ahead and track that. Because we can't complete...
Trust the department.
We can't complete most of the others until later until continuing through the main mission. When it's nighttime. You come back to Prague twice. The first time you come back, it's right now it's in the daytime. You come back to Prague after completing a mission, it's nighttime, and then you come back to Prague a third time later, and they're under curfew.
Only a few, mostly in the poorer parts of town. You know,
Again, I'll let these wait for later.
I heard a bunch of runaways.
Nechceš příští měsíc skládat seržantský zkoušky?
Blame the clinks, huh? And if you notice, that's an old abandoned limb clinic with a level 5 security pad on it.
You are still deciding. Come back later.
This isn't worth it, cousin. The Zelen woman must be crazy. Pushing 2 golem shipments in 1 week is stupid when once every 2 weeks is already risky. I know your family and all that, and the extra cash is great, but I'm not sure I want in on this anymore. My ma would dig your own grave if she knew what you got me into. You might need to find another driver, sorry. And again, this is another place I'll be back to later. So I'm not too worried about it.
Either something will happen or it won't.
Keep moving.
Oh, hello. 37 credits in a car trunk. Okay, let's see. Well, at least they have a laundry room. And for purposes of finding these the apartment, there's like always, there's multiple ways in. One way, hack the keypad, which is only level 2. Another way, well, it turns out that there is a vent.
They still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
Execute.
35 more credits there. Obviously, people have been doing a lot of turning to liquor in Prague, considering how much beer I find all over the place. Neuropazine again, always useful. For intel, if nothing else, since he doesn't need it. Okay, don't have ready access to that yet. There will be a way in there. Actually, there is right there. If I can jump up there from below. So let's find out. Nope, see, you can't get quite high enough from that angle. But you can from that angle.
I've always hated it. Incident? Incident? Steve using the
Search all the things. Money is money.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Another hacker's apartment, apparently based on the processor chips and hacking software I'm picking up. Kelly, you there? Ari, something wrong with the parts I sent you? No, it's something else, the key to that insurance I was telling you about. You're still planning that? I told you, Ari. They don't care about you anymore. You ceased to exist after they fired us. Then why do I still have the headaches? Why do I still need the new pause? There's no chip. You have PTSD. Everybody in our line of business does. That's all it is. You can get help, but you'll need to talk to someone. You want me to end up on an official file? Forget it. No, they want to scratch that chapter out of history, including us. Whatever's in that vault is the key to buying my safety when they finally find me. If anything happens to me, you can get the key yourself. It's in my store lockbox. Okay, give me the code. And nothing is going to happen to you. No chance. I'm not writing it down. It's the year we started working together before it all went bad. Man, it's the last time I remember not having to look over my shoulder. Fine, but I don't see how you're expecting to use this. You're just going to walk in? Who do you think is guarding the place? Things won't have changed that much. Fine, look man, I've got to go. I just hope you know what you're doing. And someone has opened a business account at the Palisade Bank. And we will be going there later, too. And stealing a whole lot of stuff from the lockboxes.
Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack.
Cute. That little tune that the radio is playing is from the soundtrack for the original Deus Ex, which, as I mentioned before, I will be streaming later on. It's the one that they play when you're in Hong Kong. Evidently a photographer of some sort. Laura Vale. Slow down there, Nancy D. I was joking. You need to calm down with the dose encounter of the Chardonnay kind. Besson's 2 seconds away from getting on a plane to sort this out himself. Leave this alone, Sugar Buns. It's way above your pay grade. Please refrain from using the trash chute for items larger than the trash chute. In the last month, we have had to call in someone to unplug the chute 3 times. Please dump large items directly in the basement bin. If you're worried about anyone seeing what you're disposing of, simply wrap it in a handy carpet. First time I've ever seen a apartment complex expressly saying, you know, hey, if you want to get rid of a body, roll it up in the carpet and throw it in the bin downstairs. Whoop. Back down here. Thanks. I'll take that 234 credits, thank you. And guess where we are? Well, either he's dead or sleeping on the job because he's staring at a bunch of static.
I wanted to be a cop.
Hello Davis, welcome aboard. Not sure if you received this in your welcome package, but in case not, here's your magic number, the code for the employees only area. I know what you're thinking, how exclusive, but it's not really, everyone gets one. Anyways, glad you could join us, see you around. Oh, almost forgot the code, it's 2548. And speaking of secrets, another bio break. Be back in a few minutes. Probably 2 minutes or so. back again. The fun thing, you can change Jensen's outfits. Anyway. By the way, I do apologize for spending the whole stream focusing almost entirely on the side missions. But the thing is, these side missions, if you hold off on them and try to come back to them later, they won't be available. Now, here is where I need to be. Search the drawer. No. Search the terminal. No, can't hack that yet. Hopefully I'll get a password somewhere in all this. More stun gun ammo, I can definitely use that. More pistol ammo, I can definitely use that. Well, okay, up to a point I can use that. I mean, we are talking... I already had... +70 bullets. Cygnus, I went to 33 Lavny like you asked, the Neon Knights party. You're right about the kid. I'm sure now that he can be trusted. He doesn't like the Diwali any more than we do. The others we think are okay as well, except a girl named Katerina who looks like trouble to me. Not Diwali kind of trouble, just trouble. Anyway, something happened at the party that we have to talk about. I saw a side of Neon I've never seen before, and I suspect you already know what I'm talking about. Dear Cleaners, I heard about a new service in Prague that makes special deliveries, organizes parties, and secret raves in the sewers. Any of this sound familiar? If there's a way to get Neon without going through Bonbon and her gang, I want to know about it. The world is so black and white, but Neon is color. Neon is life. Please, I can be discreet. And I can pay. Can't look in the closet. Those drawers, can't look in them. Hack or use a multi-tool? Well, looks like multi-tool it is. Besides which, I get another one for my trouble. 356 credits and another pocket secretary. Changing plan, Cygnus. It's getting too tough for me to smuggle Neon out of the lab. The Diwali guards are onto me. It'll be safer if we organize some kind of pickup. The lab is underground beneath a Zelen apartment complex. Find the generators and you find the lab. There are 2 doors you will have to pass. The code to both of them is 0311. Sounds easy, right? Problem is, they've installed a turret between those 2 doors. Scope things out when you can and tell me what you think. Okay, now we've got to travel to yet another district. Oh wait, I don't need to go out the way I came in. Hello. And while I'm here, I'm going to see if I can open this other storage locker. It is only level 2. How many times have I said that, huh?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Crafting parts to replace some of the 120 I had to use for that multi-tool. And here we are, back behind this. Well, didn't get much out of it, but hey, not going to complain too much. Okay, maybe I can do the last part of this side quest in the next 20 minutes. Then there's only one more side mission that I need to worry about at this stage of the game. I could have fun hacking these alarm panels just for the XP, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Or I might do that off camera. As you can see, the hacking is a lot more fast-paced than it used to be. You know, I would not have suspected that someday the 3 R's would be reading, writing, and replacing the batteries in your newspaper. There we go. Now that's permanently disabled. Thank God. Of course, I can't do that with... fuck me. Can't hack in with the electricity off. Can't live long enough with the electricity on.
What can I get for you?
Hello again.
I got some neuropazine for you.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not Augs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuropazine isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call a... Well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale.
First aid packs or beer?
I'm good for now.
As you wish.
$100 experience points. Entering without breaking. And she has an entire mini club down here. Teresa, Manny's really nervous about the latest shipment and starting to say he wants out. There's not a lot I can say to make him feel better unless you go back to the usual schedule. The handlers at the Utilec warehouses are used to seeing the driver rosters, and I'm worried the lad's going to fold if they start asking too many questions. I know you think the medicines and stuff is important, but I don't want him to lose his job or worse because of me helping you. If you really can't wait until the usual, then you're welcome to move the stuff yourself. It's all in the basement at Daitaga as normal. 5622 will get you inside if I'm not around. My advice, sit, wait, and don't mess up a good thing. And somewhere around here is... a keypad for that. I just don't remember where. I'll worry about it later. It's not like I need anything in there yet. Okay, I won't be able to get in there until I can get the EMP augmentation because of that damn electrified door.
I was lost like you, friends.
Anomaly detected. Trace program in access granted.
Eugen, here's what I could get for you. Various medical supplies as requested. Includes viral type biomaterial from our BSL-2 stock, so take standard precautions when handling it. I wasn't comfortable acquiring the chemical reagents you suggested on the list, so you'll have to improvise with whatever you have. Sorry. There wasn't technically any spare, and I'm walking a fine line as it is. Let me know how the tests come out. Keep me informed and good luck. And also, by the way, $200 XP for exploring up here. Some more crafting parts. Let's try the other one. Oh, this one might be a little tougher.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Or not.
Access granted.
Reveal software, stealth software, overclock software, more software, another multi-tool. Well, that was worth it. Another biocell. Okay, it was worth it to get in here.
Whatever you need, I've got it. Credits up front.
Well, let's see. Sell all this ammo, 32. Sell all this beer, 24. Sell all this pale ale, 20. Sell all this beer for 24. 3 hydraulic micropumps, 225. 3 bottles of rye, 60. 44 for the ammo. 78 for that. 40 for the absinthe. 100 for the old man's prestige. 240 for the armor-piercing ammo. 160 for the wine. Oh wait, that's a concussion grenade. 200 for the processor chips. 64 for the ale, including the 2 cans I stole from right in front of you. And let's see. And now I can at least buy one of those Praxis kits.
Is that all? Come on.
I'm good for now.
By now, you won't have to come back.
Yeah, but now I actually have another praxis point, which I can put towards my dermal armor. And then hopefully in the next stream I'll be able to get enough money to be able to afford that electromag pulse shielding. There's also the Cult of Personality side quest, so I may be able to do some of that and get some XP. I don't know. How close am I? Just clearing this out so it doesn't... I wish there was... Oh, 27,735, so 28, 29. A little over 2,000 XP. There we go. Okay, this is where I'm going to leave it for this session. Hopefully in the next stream I'll be able to either get enough money for that other praxis point, or I'll get enough experience points so that I can get the EMP from doing the SMO2 cult investigation, so I can finish SM00 without having to worry about getting electrocuted to death. Either way, I apologize for focusing almost entirely on the side missions, but with the exception of one or two of them, if you come back at night and try to get them, they're already gone because there's more side quests available at night, and these aren't available anymore. So I figured I'd better grab them while I could. So the next stream is going to be finishing the last two side missions available during this time of day, and then going on to the main mission, which takes me over to Gollum to go looking for the head of the ARC. So, quick reminder, if you're new to the channel and you like what I'm doing, don't forget to support the channel by leaving a like and subscribing, and maybe posting a comment. It's good for the algorithm. And have a great rest of your evening.